Halsin, where are you? Gosh, I always forget where Halsin is. Maybe up here? First I was a druid, then a witch, and now a rogue. Do you mean by witch like a female wizard, or was it just like a mod and like a custom class? Ah, Halsin was up here. Yes. Hey, Halsin.
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
I think this is usually the dialogue you get, like also in Moonrise. So let's talk with him first. I don't want anything to bug out or something. It was a mod custom class. Oh, nice. Was it a good one? I never looked into actually like modded classes so far, but heard good things about some of them. I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
I mean, we met really early on in our adventure. So, when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Because, I mean, that sounds like he is actually coming with us. Because I was a little bit worried about that. I personally like the mod custom classes. Yes, I enjoyed the ones I have. That's cool. Do you have any other than the witch to recommend? So, what happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
I mean, also after all the guilt Halsin had about this whole place falling to the Shadowcurse, I think it just would be nice to see everything like rejuvenated, right? So, what now? You've got what you wanted after all.
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
There's more you want. What is it?
Not what. Who.
Ah.
But all in due course.
Oh, Halsin. Let's see if we can get your approval high enough. I'm not so sure about that. We will see. What are your favorite companions in the game, Bella? If you even can choose. It was really hard for me to choose, but for me, like my favorite two companions are Gale and Shadowheart. But like, all of the companions are really great. So, let's talk to Karlach. And then let's go for Act 3. Oh, you cutie Halsin.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
Yeah, it also seems like he had lots of the ideas leading to this whole thing. I love Gale and Halsin. Yay! Another one who loves Gale. I love it. Halsin is also cool. I gotta say, I'm always like really bad at like reshuffling the party. So the first time I played, I didn't have Halsin in my party too much in Act 3, but I'm planning to change that now. Plus, the romance of Gale and Halsin are great. I've never seen the one of Halsin. The one with Gale's absolutely lovely. One could almost say magical. Haha. But especially the second scene, the romance scene in the Shadowcurse lands, it's so nice. I really love it. And Gale's just like cute. Anyway. You know, it seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketheric served Merkel. Who knows what powers he gained since you knew him?
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago.
Aww.
I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
So much Aelin energy here. But yeah, I mean, she really trusted him, and boy was that a betrayal. And as a Vengeance Paladin, we're in for that. We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Though apparently, before our amnesia, we were quite fond of him, right? Oh, and now Wyll wants to talk. Gale has such daddy vibes, and I'm all about it. I don't know, I just like also how excited he gets when talking about magic, and it's just like, I could listen to him for hours. Poor Karlach, I wanna hug her after helping her rip him to pieces. The perfect date, am I right, Juniper?
The shadows are lifted. Finally, we can breathe free.
Oh. You have an exclamation mark above you. Oh. Right. If I remember correctly, we don't need to long rest because we're going to long rest anyway.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
You know what? Let's do a long rest. Because of the mod, we have to get rid of one companion first.
Mind my step. Already feeling better.
Everybody loves
Well,
Gale here, apparently. You know, Alistair, that's just cause we ban everyone who has a different opinion. Of course we don't do that. Just kidding. But there is a correct opinion. I mean, the Discord server has a channel called Gale's Shrine. Doesn't that tell you everything, Alistair? And it wasn't even my idea.
Are you sure?
Behind and off to sleep. That kinda didn't work. Someone in camp still wishes to speak to you. I wonder who. And where's Mazoa's shrine for me? Okay, Alistair, if you could get a shrine for one video game character, which character would it be? You have to decide on one. That doesn't mean that you're going to get it, but in theory.
What do you know about me?
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to
I
protect
don't
Shaz.
even know that.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Shadowheart's quest is just so nice. So many things to discover. And Lavender opens his mind to that sensation.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
We actually get a cutscene. Take your time, Alistair. Gosh, those Sharons look so evil with those masks. Werewolf.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage.
read.
About how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know.
Someone dear to you.
Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Two beings connected to her. I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
Interesting that she recovered the Spear of the Night. The Spear of the Night? I thought that was causing the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shar's umbral domain. Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
Also, that's so cool.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Selûne's Spear of the Night. And I guess finally Shadowheart is also slowly starting to accept guidance of Selûne. The thing is, it is a nice weapon. It's a spear +3. You can cast Moonbeam. I think Moon Mode was that you can use... Oh no, Moon Mode. Illuminate the area around you with wisp of moonlight that make movement difficult for enemies and bolster your allies' damage. I mean, that is kind of cool. The thing is, the Blood of the Thunder is just like cooler. And I think... I'm wondering if we can give this Bear to someone else. Or if we can give the Blood of Lathander to someone else. Yeah, we'll think about that later. I mean, the thing is, like, with our current party, Gale is not trying to be in melee range. I mean, maybe we can... I don't know if Astarion maybe is proficient with the spear.
Swift as my feet
We'll
can
talk about
carry
that
me.
later. First, long rest. Do you know Tharja from Fire Emblem Awakening? I do know her, and boy is she intense. Morrigan or Liara from Mass Effect, I think. Maybe Camilla from Fire Emblem Fates. Due to her assets? But that's just for the chest, I think. And she has very nice purple hair. Since the other thing doesn't really influence me, to be honest. See, do we get a cutscene? Oh. An alien's watching. Let's take Astarion into our team
Private
back
word
again.
would be nice.
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
Haha, Astarion, you're killing me.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask.
Don't we
Lead
all
on.
have difficult families? I mean, our Dark Urge certainly has. Ooh, level up. So, cantrip. Let's just go with Dancing Lights. Ooh, and we got skills, which we probably are never going to use. Let's just take Survival for spotting certain things, and Performance. Ah, I think it was Expertise, not Proficiency. Yeah. Oh well, same decision. Spell to take. Ooh, and we also get the magical secrets. Oh gosh, that will be hard to decide. Go dominate person. I mean, hold monster is a spell Gale already knows. Go for planar binding. Let's go for planar binding. And magical secrets. That is so hard to choose because you can choose from like all these spells up until now. And you know the spells I really do like, so classic would be haste, fireballs for guardians. I'm not sure. Do bards get... Ah, we should take Conjure Elemental. Like, summons are just like way too good to pass on that. And... Do we already know Counterspell? Ah yeah, we are Law Bard. I forgot about that for a second. I kinda thought Astarion was the Sword Bard. Also still really love his outfit. Anyway. True, we already have Spirit Guardians and we already do have Counterspell. What else to take? Maybe just Fireball. Let's go for Fireball. Fireball and Control Elemental. Here we go.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I think with that... Oh hey, we can also talk to Isabel. Hey there.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him
Yeah.
free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father.
I'm just glad that she
He
survives.
raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
I guess Isabel was a little bit more elated than everyone else. But love lasts hourly. The horny bard strikes again. I certainly believe you were starstruck at least.
You sound like my father. But it was more than that. This was no mere attraction. It was love. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... and this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
I wonder how she died. I think you don't really find out a lot about that, right? You just know that the dog also died in that encounter. I wonder if it was plotted by Shar or Shar's disciples, actually. You know, the usual spiteful, trying to sway Selûnites to her side thing. Oh, love at first sight is such a sweet idea. I met someone who said it happened to them. I can't imagine it though. Also never happened to me, to be honest. Always takes a little bit of time. Kitty shop boo. He'd become the chosen of Merkel.
I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
And that's why she also lied to us about her identity. So, you lied about who you were?
I did. Who would trust the next of kin of Ketheric Thorm? But I have no more secrets. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
I wonder why no one... in the end, we don't know. I just want to say, I wonder why no one ever went to try to save Dame Aelin. It might be that she's impossible to locate down on the Shadowfell. The Charm took care of that. I guess I would assume that. Because, I mean, I would assume that Selûne is furious if something happens to her daughter. Or maybe all the people who tried just didn't succeed. Hey, Shadowheart.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Oh gosh, dare I suggest Shah may have had her reasons. I'm not sure what that implies, so I don't want to say that. You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Oh, and what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
I like what's going to happen. Oh. We can talk about the urge again. I nearly did something terrible to you once. I'm afraid I won't be able to stop myself next time.
I've seen your resolve. Whatever is trying to control you, you're stronger.
Alright, let's leave camp. Baldur's Gate, finally
The
up to the
absolute
city.
armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
You're about to progress your adventure. Once you move on, you may not be able to return. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing.
The curse has been lifted, the lands cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
I love this moment, it's really nice. It's a little sad we can't explore the Shadowcurse lands without the Shadowcurse, but it's still very nice to see that it's finally reclaimed by nature. Ooh, this is new artwork. Nice. I love it.